In this video, we're walking you through the listing process on Turo. Follow the step-by-step guide as we list one of our newest vehicles to the Turo platform. Welcome to the EntrepreNAGEL channel, where we share our business journeys as full-time entrepreneurs. Let's talk about listing a vehicle on Turo. I'm about to list a new car we received. I'll walk you through step by step what the process looks like while you're listing a car. Okay, so first you need to log in or set up an account with Turo. If you currently have an account with Turo as using it as a guest, that's great. You can use that same account and go ahead and become a host. So log in, and you can log in into the options given. Okay, so once you've logged in, go ahead and click host and then vehicles. And then you're going to click list your car. You'll need to make sure you have the following available so you can go ahead and submit all this information right now. The license plate number and then the photos of your vehicle. You'll also need the VIN number and the current mileage on the vehicle. Fill out where's your car located. This will be the address that you plan on having the vehicle located as its home address. So where a guest could pick up the vehicle, and then later you can add on delivery if you would like to do so to maybe, let's say, the local airport or train station. Oops. Okay, here you're going to enter in the VIN number, save VIN, and this will tell you if this car is eligible for listing on Turo. So a couple reasons why it might not go through. A, it's too old of a vehicle, or B, it actually has maybe been listed before and might be in, I'll call it default or something. And what that means is we've listed a car before where it was after I entered the VIN, it was giving us a hard time saying need to contact Turo because you can't list this vehicle. The reason being was because the previous owner had listed the car on Turo, but it was currently still listed, even though they had deactivated the account. They weren't taking in guests. They hadn't kept up with the yearly maintenance requirement, and so they had to call Turo and go ahead and close that car out of their account so we could list it on our account. So if you run into a problem here, I would contact Turo and just figure out why you can't list it. But typically those are the two reasons. Okay, go ahead and enter the odometer range. So this obviously is just a range of about 10,000 mile range per category. And then what kind of transmission is it? And then the optional trim model of the vehicle. And then you just need to make sure you say yes, that if it's actually accurate, that you've paid the applicable sales or related taxes on the purchase of the vehicle. Okay, so after you go through the optional trim and style, if you decide to list that as well, make sure you click yes if you've paid the taxes, and then check the box. Make sure the box is checked for this car has never had a branded or salvage title. Okay, so then this is your goals for using Turo. So it's asking, what is your primary financial goal for sharing this car on Turo? How often do your family currently use this vehicle? How often do you want to share your car? Car availability. How far in advance do you want notice before a trip starts? We normally do 6 hours or 12 hours, in advance. We want to know about 12 hours out if somebody's going to book the car. We also offer instant book. We don't want someone able to book a car at 3 a.m. and we have to get it to them by 6 a.m. and we're asleep. And then trip duration. The minimum trip duration that we will have for this vehicle is 3 days. And then maximum trip duration, we say any. Fill out the license plate number, the state it's in, and then all the extra features you want to list on the car. And then go ahead and write a description, minimum of 50 words. Less can be more, but you also want to make sure you hit all the topics and all the features of the vehicle that someone who wants to rent your vehicle are looking for. If you will have a GPS tracker or tracking security device installed in the vehicle, you need to make a note at the bottom of the description letting guests know that that's a capability of this vehicle. Turo has a preset description that says the following. Please note, this car is equipped with a security device that collects driving data. This includes vehicle location, mileage, driving behavior, and time driven. This information may be shared with third parties for vehicle recovery or insurance purposes, and you'll need to list that at the end of your description. Okay, in regards to car photos, I'm going to go ahead and upload our cell phone photos that we took of this vehicle since it's a new listing and we haven't been able to get our professional photographer to take photos of the vehicle yet. I'm going to go over how to get the best photos even out of a cell phone next. But for now, I'm just going to show you how to upload these photos. Okay, so once the photos have uploaded onto the site, you can go ahead and reorganize them by the order you want them in. I would highly recommend putting them in a walk around order where a guest would visually see how you kind of walked around the car or toured the interior of the car. And make sure your best photo is your first photo because that's what's going to sell it. Okay, and once you've reorganized your photos in the order you want them to be displayed, move on to the next section. Safety and quality standards. Agree and continue if you agree with abiding by the safety and quality standards. Okay, and then once you click agree, this is pretty important because then you'll be able to go and reprice and set your availability and other trip preferences right away. I would recommend doing that pretty quickly. That way, if your car's not available for another week, you can go ahead and set that. If not, somebody might be able to book your car unintentionally. So once you click agree, go ahead and quickly do those things. And your listing is live and you can go ahead and change and mess with the pricing and your availability of your car right now. Well, that's it. That's how you list a car on Turo. Check out our upcoming videos where we'll be going into more details of how we operate our fleet, including our tips for taking pictures for your listings. Thanks for watching.